The Battle Dome is everything.
I would describe the Battle Dome as a delicate aquatic balance between predator and prey.
I'd say the whole story of the Battle Dome probably starts when Colin suggested to us the prospect of getting a fish tank.
Stay tuned. Coming up next on Just Mathis.
And peeping painting time is what the inventor of peeping painting perverted Tom is what I call him.
Well, over on the left side of the tank we have the Enchanted Forest. It's basically just two plants that form sort of a forest type atmosphere.
There's the eel nest, where the eel resides. One of the eels.
In the middle, there's bedrock, which slightly resembles a Flintstones house. It's where the clown knife, Violent J, used to reside constantly, along with the now deceased Too Tall Tom Szymanski.
Well, the first fish that comes to mind would probably be Kip McClellan. McClellan would be a what is known as a Senegal beaker.
The actual name at PetSmart was Dinosaur Eel.
He's got what appear to be somewhat like human hands, but more so fins. Definitely not human hands. The next fish would probably be our peacock eel. He's also very long and eely.
I can't divulge his name, Agent. He's an agent, and there's a few numbers. If I had to say the numbers, they'd be in no particular order. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Very beautiful eel. He swims magnificently.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Violent J, the clown knife, who's kind of a bully. He kind of pushes everyone around, but it's okay. He eats. Whenever we put in food, he hogs the food. He will try to drag the cube of food into bedrock.
He creates many problems in the Battle Dome. And if I had to compare him to my favorite WWF wrestler, WWE at the moment, I would say he's more of a Goldberg. You have our Wu-Tang Clan, who were originally filler fish, in my eyes.
They were mostly just to make the tank appear pretty.
Not that I hated them, but I didn't miss them when they started to disappear. I thought it was rather cool.
There was, of course, Gar, who was the star of our tank. He was what I call the soulless killing machine, because he was a predator to everyone, especially our planet, who he devoured.
Gar died a couple weeks ago, and it was really hard on all of us, but I think we're making it through okay.
Gar loved me more than anyone.
Gar was really the MVP. He was the biggest. He had a wonderful long snout. We named him Gar because that's how much we loved the prospect of owning Gar.
We would play fight all the time.
Gar was the main predatory fish in our tank. Certainly the most expensive fish we ever bought.
In fact, there was a while where I can't think of anything I did more than play fight with Gar.
He would float atop the tank, motionless. And it was so exciting whenever he'd attempt to attack, because it was described that he moves like a submarine. He would slowly move down and point his nose at a fish.
He's responsible for, I would say, every single platy death.
And just follow until inevitably he'd shoot at them. And we never actually saw him eat one.
Every day, the Gar was the main focus of our lives.
I don't think I've ever loved anyone as much as that book.
If anyone in the room saw the Gar doing anything, the words Gar and Gar
And we all yell, Gar, 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 Gar!
and Gar were yelled out.
We'd stare at him. It was intense.
Usually he would see us come running and slowly back up to the top of the tank where he usually sat. Colin and I were in the dark room. I got a text message from Owen that said something like, the Gar is on his side and he appears to have some sort of internal bleeding. And I didn't believe him at first, to be honest.
I just couldn't even believe it because he was so healthy prior to that. It was terrible.
It was this shock. I immediately wanted to kill someone.
I thought maybe he could have been putting us on, playing us for the fool.
It really cut deep for me.
All I know is that I was very, very violent when I received word that Gar was suffering.
I miss him so much. It's just not the same.